Hey again, friends. We're back. It's March to October. Cincinnati Reds taking on the Los Angeles Angels in Game 1 of the World Series. As we're trying to finish off the improbable journey here. Reds finished with 121 wins, which, that's way beyond anybody's expectation in real life here. But welcome to the World Series. Time to get World Serious. Everybody's playing for that big shiny trophy with a lot of flags in the middle of it. When they enter it in the sixth inning, Mike Trout will be the first batter to face Hunter Green. Trout is 0 for 2, and he takes ball one outside. Actually, you're saying he went around the swing. And it's a called strike. Trout's been a 3-time MVP. There's also that Ohtani guy somewhere in this lineup, too, but I think he's at second base. One's fouled away down the right field line out of play. And Green stays ahead of the count at 0-2. Pitch to Trout is cranked, but it's going to go foul. Out of play on the left side. And Green will take another big sigh of relief here and throw another pitch. 0-2 pitch on its way again. He swings and misses. Trout goes down on strikes. And there's one away. Green's 10th K of the evening. In this scoreless tie. Shohei Ohtani is actually batting after Trout in the 4 spot. For ball number 1. That one's fouled away. Evens the count at 1-1. Trickle change is swung on and missed. Count now as a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch on its way. In there for strike 3 as Ohtani freezes. Nods his head in agreement. That was a good pitch. You got me. Nods his head and walks away. Tyler Stevenson with the batter to lead things off in the home half of the 6th inning here. The Great American Ballpark is alive tonight. As Stevenson fouls that one off. 102 RBIs in 135 games for Stevenson. He lines this one in the center field for a base hit. Trout's up with it quickly to hold Stevenson to a single. But the Reds have got a runner aboard here in the 6th inning looking to break this scoreless tie. Jonathan India, the second baseman, now the batter. He's 0 for 2. The postseason, he's batting .375. He's got one home run, 9 RBIs. Looking to get the job done here as the Reds trying to break the scoreless tie, sorry. India hits one down the left field line. That's going to go just foul. Just missed it by inches. And the count from Sandoval is 0-1. India hits this one higher to left field. This time the drive is in the corner, and that one's off the top of the fence. Stevenson rounds second, heads to third. And it's runners at second and third with nobody away now. Reds Nation, can you feel it? Randall Grichuk now the batter. Acquired in a trade from Arizona earlier in the year. As Grichuk gives one a ride to left field. It's going. It's gone. Randall Grichuk with the 3-run blast. The Reds leading this one 3-0. That might be enough to weather the storm here as the fireworks are going off like crazy at the Great American Ballpark. One's lined to center field by Friedel, but it's caught by Trout, and there's one away. Spencer Steer now the batter. He struck out twice so far. Sandoval's had his numbered at this point. The Reds have struck for 3 in this inning. Would love to get more. As Steer lines this one to left field, it's going back to the track. It's gone too. 4 runs in this inning, and Spencer Steer's second home run of the postseason. The Reds now up by 4. It's 4-0. Joey Votto, who's batting in the 8th spot. Who set this lineup? The ground ball to the second baseman. Fielded cleanly, thrown to first in time. And Votto's retired for out number 2. Jake Fraley with the batter now. He's 1 for 2 with a single. 1 for 2 with a single. Apparently lines one into right field. It's going to go off the fence here. Well, it's going to roll all the way to the wall anyways. Riley's on his horse. He's going to stop at second with a double. And the Reds are still got stuffing brewing here in the 6th inning. 6th inning, they've done a lot of damage this year. Griffin Canning coming in now to close this one out, or trying to douse the Flames. Anyways, Ellie Cruz will be the batter now. And the Cruz hits one to the second baseman's side. It's going to get through for a base hit. Runner is held at third as the throw comes in, and that would have been right on the money. Dela Cruz will lead off first. He is a base-stealing threat. This one's launched out there to left again, and Will Myers gets into the act. That one's gone. Another 3-run shot, and it's now 7-0. Reds have struck for 7 in this inning so far, and don't have any signs of letting up. They got World Series in a hurry. Stevenson lines another one up the base, and Canning just can't seem to douse the Flames here. It goes off the fence. Stevenson's on his horse. He's trying for second. The throw will not be in time. He's in there with a head first slide. He's got 2 doubles in this inning. Jonathan India, who singled in the last time up, he's 1 for 3. Lofts this one to left center field. This one looks like it's going to go off the fence here too. Actually, it's going to leave the ball yard. It's 9-0, 10-0 now, I believe. 9-0, and the Reds Nation is definitely all ablaze now. Got the Angels seeing red for sure. 9-0 now. Rychek will be happy with another single as the route continues here. Friedel hits one to the second baseman. Fielded cleanly, they'll throw to first, and Friedel's retired. They end the inning finally. Not before the Reds score 9 times in the inning and lead this one 9-0. Enter Renfroe, the batter now. The former Red Sox and Tampa Bay Ray and Milwaukee Brewer last year. He'll be the batter now. Renfroe's really familiar with Hunter Green, that's for sure. But Green just dazzles him with the fastball and gets the head of the count at 1-2. 1-2 pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, and Renfroe goes down on strikes. Green's got 12 Ks on the evening. Taylor Ward now the batter. The bullpen activity for the Reds has quieted down considerably. Guys that would usually be coming in these high leverage situations are now pretty much taking the night off, barring a train wreck here. Will Myers is underneath this one. He'll make the catch, and there's 2 away. Anthony Rendon now the batter. He's 1 for 2. Green gets ahead of him with the slider. Counts on 1. Circle change is hit to Dela Cruz. He'll field it cleanly, throw Rendon out by a few steps, and that's the inning. We'll head to the 7th inning stretch here at the Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. Reds up by 9. Spencer Steer, who homered last inning, will be the batter. He's 1 for 3. Followed by Joey Votto, who's batting in the 8th spot tonight. Steer bits a bullet down the third base line, just past the third baseman. Steer on his horse, attempting to go to second. Throws be cut off, and they're going to cut him and keep it in front of him and give Steer the double, lead off the inning. The Reds ain't done yet. They're smelling blood in the water, that's for sure. And Joey Votto will be the batter now. He's 0 for 3. Joey hits one through the hole. That's going to get through. Steer getting the wave. The throw to the plate is going to be high, but they are going to get him on the tag, and Votto will sneak into second with 1 away. Didn't think they got him on the tag as I thought the throw was going to be high. The catcher came down and applied the tag as he was going past him. Rarely hits one to left, or right, sorry. Votto's going to stop at third this time. They're not going to try the arm for the second time. Ellie De La Cruz, the batter. They're 3 for 4. He hits another one. They're 4 for 5 now. Ellie De La Cruz putting on quite the clinic here as the run comes in. Votto scores. Another one getting away from him. De La Cruz heading for third, and he's out on the tag, but it's 11-0 now. De La Cruz should have stopped at second as they're doing their job, throwing runners out anyways. Trout with the hose to third. Myers hits one with a bullet caught by the third baseman, and the inning's over. Halos got lots of work to do if they want to get back into this contest, trailing the Reds at 11-0. Brandon Drury, Matt Stassi. I didn't see who the third person were up, but that's who's due up in this innings here. As Hunter Green will go back to work. Looking if he can wonder if he can get to 15 strikeouts. Of course, last year Green lost a lot of ball games. Not by his own wish or anything, but just unfortunately that's how the Reds were. I think he was 0-9 at one point. But the Reds have put it together this year. In the fantasy sense, anyways. That new GM of theirs got a lot of players and filled some holes and turned the team around pretty fast. Made some right decisions as far as the call-ups, too. As Stassi goes down on strikes and Green's got another strikeout. 14 Ks on the afternoon. Early evening for him. And David Fletcher, who'll be the batter, he got hit by a pitch. He's 0 for 2. Fletcher hits the first one he sees, but it's going to go foul down the left field line and go out of play. The count is quickly 0-1. Green's getting ahead of a lot of hitters here and forcing them to think on their toes as he's been mixing things up rather well with Stevenson behind the plate. 0-2 pitch is swung on and popped up in the air. Ellie De La Cruz calls for it at shortstop. He'll make the grab. And we're through 7.5 here. The Reds lead this one 11-0. The Angels in their offense have just got 4 hits. Jamie Barreria taking over on the hill for the Angels. And Stevenson puts a charge into another one here. That one goes off the top of the fence. Stevenson on his horse trying for second base. The throw will be cut off. He dives headfirst in with a double. Excuse us. Jonathan India 2 for 4. He gets a hold of the one. That's going to be over the head of the third baseman. Stevenson will hold at third base if the Reds have elected to go to station baseball now. Not trying to run this up any more than they have to. Andrew Wantz is now the pitcher of record for the Angels. He's going to face Randall Grichuk. And 6-7. As Grichuk charges one here, and that one might have a chance to lead the park too. And it does. And it's 14-0. Randall Grichuk's second home run of the postseason. If you're a Halos fan, you just want this game to be over so they can forget about it. TJ Friedel now the batter. He lines one. Caught by the first baseman. He bobbled and recovered in time for the out. Wonder if we'll see the replay on this one or not. Doesn't look like it, but he bobbled it and recovered and got to it again before it hit the ground. Spencer Steer now the batter. One away. Lines a whole base hit through the left side of the infield between the shortstop and third baseman. And Steer's having a great night at the plate. Joey Votto now the batter. He's 1 for 4. He's singled and scored a run last inning. Pegs one past the diving first baseman. It goes off his glove. They'll recover and throw to first to get Votto, and there's 2 away. First baseman is putting on a clinic today. Jake Freely now the batter. Freely takes this one to left center field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Since they're going station to station, nobody else is advancing. It's runners at first and third now, with 2 away. Ellie De La Cruz 4 for 5. What a great start to this rookie year, this rookie season. D Lyons went in the left field for a base hit. That's going to score another run. He's 5 for 6 in game 1 of the World Series. Ellie De La Cruz, have yourself a night. As Carlos Estevez will come over for the Halos now, trying to just get this last out. Reds up 15-0 here. I'll make that 18 because I think that one's leaving the park. Yes, it is. Will Myers with a 3-run blast. His 3rd home run of the postseason. The route is officially on. 18-0. This one's hit into the outfield, but it's going to drop in front of him. In front of the right fielder, and Stevenson's aboard again for the 2nd time this inning. Jonathan India, 3 for 5, will be the batter now. India lines this one to center field right at Trout, and the inning is finally over. Reds get some more runs across the board, and then I'll lead this one by 18. Gio Urshela will be the batter now. Lead off the 9th inning. Urshela swings at the first pitch he sees. That's going to go foul out of play on the left field side. Grounded to De La Cruz. He'll be up with it. He'll throw to first in plenty of time. And there's one away. Not the way the Angels expected this game to go. I don't think anybody expected that. And heading into the 6th inning, it was 0-0. The Reds' bats exploded for runs in the... As Trout just answers back again. He always hits one off. Always. At least one a game. There he goes again. I see you, Trout. Hitting that home run. Not liking it at all. But I see you, Trout. And Shohei Ohtani will be the batter now. $18-1 to score now as Hunter Green just trying to settle down and get the last 2 outs here as Ohtani takes the battle here. Swings and misses, and Ohtani goes down on strikes for the 2nd time since we took over. Green's 15th strikeout of the night. Hunter Renfroe will be the batter now. With 2 away. Takes strike 1. Almost down in the middle of the plate there. It's popped up in the infield. Stevenson will make the catch, and that's the ball game. Reds win this one in convincing fashion, 18-1. 18 runs on 27 hits. They committed 1 error. Green improves to 3-0 in the postseason. Sandoval takes the loss. Trout 1 for 4. Urshela 1 for 4 with a double. Rendon 1 for 4. Hunter Renfroe 1 for 4 with a strikeout as well. No progress on the meters because they don't count anything. We got some success for riding high on the momentum. That means we might get the lead in the 2nd game here. We're joining in progress. Take the win to win this World Series 2-0. It is 4-2 Angels in the 7th inning. All right, so they've answered back. Tyler Anderson will face Tyler Stevenson here. Of course, you guys are clamoring for us to do either the A's or Baltimore next. Haven't decided which one we'll do. This will find out on Monday which one we decide to do. But thank you so much for watching this video series. Plan on doing a lot of March to Octobers. This one's lined up the middle for a base hit. And it's 4-3 as the Reds have now climbed within 1 here as Stevenson comes through with a clutch single in front of Trout. 1 away here in the 7th inning. As the Great American Ballpark is blowing the lid off the place again. And that's going to be it for their starting pitcher. He'll exit the ball game, and we got a new pitcher coming in momentarily. And so Ohtani's getting game 3. Carlos Estevez will be the batter. As Jonathan India will be the batter now. India lines one right at the 3rd baseman, and Stevenson has to dive back in a hurry. No throw across the diamond, but there's now 2 away. Randall Grichuk now the batter. He's 1 for 2. He's 5 for 7 with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs in the World Series so far. Does his bat have to get some more magic? No, it does not. He hits a liner, a bullet at Rendon again. And the inning's over. Angels get out of the jam. Reds strand the runner and still trail this one as we head to the top of the 8th inning. By a run, it's 4-3. Logan Hope with a TJ on to Anton. One's popped up. Greichek's going to go over to center field. He'll make the catch, and there's one away. David Fletcher, who's got a single and a run scored in the ballgame, will be the batter now. 1 for 3. Fletcher pops this one up. Greichek charging hard in center field. Try not to overrun it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Anton, 2 pitches so far this inning. Taylor Ward now the batter. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Pretty efficient. A swung on a missed on the slider. The count is 0-1. Ball misses in there. It's actually calls a strike anyways. This count's now 0-2. Anton looks in for the sign. 0-2 pitch is on its way. It's in there for strike 3. That was a quick inning for the Reds. 1, 2, 3 they went. Anton threw 7 pitches. Aaron Loup coming in for the Angels here in this game. Looking to close things down. The left-hander with a weird delivery will be kind of hard here as TJ Friedel will be the batter here. Friedel lines one to right field. It's going to get past the right fielder. Friedel on his horse. Attempting to go to second. The throw is not going to be in time. Friedel with a head-first slide. And the Reds have got the tying run at second base with nobody away. Spencer Steer now the batter. He's 1 for 2. There's a ground ball to the third baseman. He'll throw across the time in first. And there's 1 away. 5-3 goes to put out. The Steer's retired. Joey Votto with a double and a single here. What else can Captain Canada do for these guys? Votto, the consummate Red, the lifelong Red. It gives one a charge to right field. The right fielder is going to go back. He'll make the catch. Runner will tag and go to third. And the time runs now 90 feet away. Standing at third base. Throw came into the plate. It was almost up off the line here. Jake Fraley, the chance for the double. Earlier in this contest, he's got a run scored. He's 1 for 3. He'll bat here against Aaron Loup. The chance to tie this ball game. Loup looks in for the sign from Stazzy. He works and winds. Fraley gives one a line to right field. It is going back to the track. It is gone! Jake Fraley gives the Reds the lead at 4-3. Or sorry, 5-3. 5-4. I forgot what the score was. And this is why we don't do this professionally. Jake Fraley. Night's hero. As Ellie did a cruise at the ground ball, dived by the second baseman, gets the out in time, and the inning's over. Fraley with the clutch 2-out home run gave the Reds the lead here. Kept his top hand solid and just drove it through the ball. Well, he did roll it over. Most hitters don't like to roll over that top hand anymore. Oh, the always dangerous Trout will lead things off here in the 9th inning. We don't have the closer ready to go? I guess Lucas Sims is their closer today. We didn't get the closer warmed up. All right, Lucas Sims is going to pitch against Trout here in the 9th inning. Trout swings and misses, even the count at 1-1. Trout clubs that one to the center field, and this could not be over yet. I was going to drop in and bounce over for a ground roll double. Trout will start the inning off at second base. That is going to prompt the Reds to do get their closer up. Alexis Diaz will get loose in a hurry here. But the 3-batter rule is in place, and now Sims has to face Shohei Ohtani. Ohtani swings and misses at that offering. He fouls it off for strike number 1. Fouls this one away again. And the count is 0-2 to Ohtani. 0-2 pitch on its way. Driven but hit foul. And Ohtani stays alive at 0-2. 0-2 pitch again. Ohtani ahead of that one. Fouls it away again. Ohtani got crossed up on that pitch and goes down looking, and there's one away. I think he was expecting a fastball, got a slider instead, and Hunter Renfroe, who did most of the damage for the Angels with a 3-run blast here earlier in the contest, will be the batter now. Takes strike one high. Didn't like the call. And it's 0-1. Strike two called again. And Sims gets the sign. One's popped up down the third baseline. Steer's going to give it chase. Under cap underneath it on the warning track. Makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Reds now an out away from going up 2-0 here in the World Series. As Anthony Rendon, who's won a World Series with the Washington Nationals, will be the batter now. Rendon hits this one foul. Swings and misses out that slurve. And the count is 0-2. 0-2 pitch is in there for strike 3 called. Throws Rendon. He got crossed up like Ohtani did. And the inning's over. Reds lead this series now 2-0 as they win game 2, 5-4. Came back and won that one. Angels scored 4 in the 3rd inning. The Reds climbed back in. Up 2-0 in the World Series. The first World Series for them since 1990. When Lou Piniella was their manager. All right. October 30th we go. Reds and Angels tied at 1 apiece in the 6th inning. Shohei Ohtani on the mound here. I've never really hit. Oh, I've hit Ohtani well in practice. That's about it. The liner. Trout's going to be right there. And the inning's over. As the rain comes down here in California, we shift to the ballpark at Anaheim. Luis Regenfo will be the batter. Face left-hander Brandon Williamson. Williamson gets Regenfo to pop up the first pitch he sees. Calls his own number and makes the catch. And there's 1 away here in the 6th inning. Brandon Drury now the batter. Lines this one past the diving Jonathan India. And Drury's aboard here to start the 6th inning with 1 away. Bullpen should be pretty well rested for both teams. After that first game blowout, 18-1 was your final. 5-4 in game 2. As Renfroe swings and misses at that offering from Williamson. Gives this one a ride to center field. Grichuk is there, though. He'll cap down on the edge of the warning track at the 396 sign almost. And Renfroe's retired for out number 2. Anthony Rendon now. He's 0 for 2 with the batter. Williamson got the call up from AAA. His first game, he almost threw a perfect game. He got a complete game, 1 hitter. Lone hit came up in the 9th inning. Comebacker up the mound, he just couldn't field in time, and Rendon goes down on strikes, and that ends the inning. We'll head to the top of the 7th inning, tied 1 apiece here. Reds just 3 hits so far in the contest. Angels have 7. Will Myers will lead things off against Ohtani here. Myers gives this one a charge. Trout's not going to get to this. Actually, no, it's not. It's going to bounce. Trout does a ass over tea kettle move out there in center field, and Myers will stop at second with a double. Should butts over tea kettles. This one is crushed by Fraley to right field. Hit pretty well. It's going to go off the fence, and that one is gone. It's over the yellow tape. Jake Fraley's got his 4th home run this postseason. Probably the leading candidate for MVP of the World Series. Reds now lead this one 3-1. More importantly, the win expectancy went to 83% on that swing. As Spencer Steer hits the bullet, Rendon up with it again. He makes the catch, and there's one away. L.A. De La Cruz 0 for 2. 7 for 12 in the series, a double and 3 RBIs. Not a bad season for a rookie. He crunches one to right field himself here. And I think the Reds have figured out Ohtani now. As De La Cruz homers, and it's 4-1. And that is going to get for Ohtani here, as the manager's out to make the change. Jamie Barrera will be the batter now. Randall Grichuk batting the 9-hole tonight. And he tattoos the first pitch he sees to left field. Have another night, Randall Grichuk. Grichuk's 3rd home run of the postseason. It's 5-1. DJ Friedel now the batter. Friedel hits one on the ground. Second baseman up with it. Throws to first in time. And Friedel's retired for out number 2. 5-1 here in the top of the 7th inning. The Reds leading here. Game 3 of the World Series. Thank you so much for watching. This is March to October. And how fitting it is, October is pretty much one day away from wrapping up, and this one is going to go over the fence by Jonathan India, and it's now 6-1. Reds strike for 5 runs in the inning. Wow, congratulations, Die Hard Cubby. You just pulled the live series Aaron Judge. Just popped up on my phone. Sorry, I had to take that in shock and disbelief. This one's lined to center field. And the route continues. Tyler Stevenson is 0 for 3. With the liner up the middle, and he's going to be 1 for 4 now. Otto's getting a little aggressive on the base path. He'll slide into third safely. Runs pretty well for an old guy. And Stevenson was following behind him there. He'll stop at second base. Runners at second and third now with 2 away for Will Myers. He's got a pair of doubles and a run scored. Myers hits this one in the left field. That's going to drop in for another base hit. 2 runs will come across. It's going to be 8-1. Myers slides in. The second baseman didn't even pay attention where the runner was. And Myers just slid him right behind him. I think the Halo fans are going to go home disappointed tonight. Their club was playing so well for 6 innings, and the Reds' bats took over. One's lined at the shortstop. Oh, it's going to get past him. Another run's going to come in. It's 9-1. As Matt Moore gets welcomed to the ballpark unhastily here. The Reds' offense has just exploded again. And Spencer Steer gets in the act here, too. That one's going to bounce off the fence. Runners are going to stop and hold here. Oh, what is going on here now? They got him at third because we got crossed up on the play. It's 9-1. Brandon Williamson can go out there with a little more confidence in his offense now. He's got an 8-run lead to work with. He can just throw the baseball where he wants to. And Logan O'Hope will be the batter. 0-2 count to O'Hope is in there. Ground ball hit the India at second base. He'll get up with it, throw to first in time. And O'Hope is retired for out number 1. David Fletcher, who's got a pair of singles. He's 2 for 3. Will be the batter now. Takes strike 1 in there from Williamson. On the slider. That was a strike in there as well. Swung on and missed again. One's popped up. Stevenson will try to backpedal by the fence there, and he'll make the catch, and the inning's over. Head to the top of the 8th inning here in Anaheim. Reds leading this one 9-1. Ellie De La Cruz with a home run already in this contest, 1 for 3. Ellie De La Cruz. De La Cruz comes in. I want to go home. Ellie comes up with another single here. It's 9-1, so there's no way we're still in second base. Brando Greichek, 1 for 3. He hits a bullet down the third baseline over the diving Renfroe. Or sorry, that one, it's way away here. We're having a snowball fight and almost going out of play. Almost rolled out of play there. DJ Friedel now the batter. He's 0 for 4. He lines one up the middle. And since the Reds are playing station to station, everybody's just going to take one base. 9-1 is your score. Jonathan India now the batter. 2 for 3 in the contest. He crushes one in center field. Is this going to get the distance? Is it going to clear the fence? Oh, it's going to go off the fence, and everybody's going to have to go back here. Everybody's going to go back. Oh, no, I guess they're not. They're just going to get thrown out. You're going home. 10-1 is the score now. Reichek gets thrown out, going home. India thought he had a grand slam. Everybody else thought he had a grand slam, too, and then got doubled off. Joey Votto comes through with a base hit here. That's going to score a home run. Another wave going to run through the stop sign. The throw to the plate. He's out at the plate. There's 2 away. It's 11-1 now. As Votto gets an RBI and a single. As Stevenson crushes this one to left center field. And that's going to go off the fence. Everybody's stopping where they are. Last time it just didn't stop, and well, they got doubled off. Carlos Estevez in for another appearance here. With line to left field, right at the left fielder, he'll make the catch. Ohtani, or I don't think it's Ohtani. Yeah, I think it's a different left fielder. Ohtani got pulled here in Game 3. 11-1's the score here in the top of the 9th inning. Brandon Williamson working on a complete game. Trout hits the first offering from Williamson, foul. Count is 0-1. Pops this one up. Votto will camp underneath this one. And the always dangerous Trout has been retired. And there's one away here in the 8th inning. Ohtani, who's 0 for 3, must be the DH spot now. Takes ball 1. Ohtani watches that one sail in. Even the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Swung on a missed early by Ohtani. And Williamson ahead of the count at 1-2. 1-2 pitch on its way. At the knees for strike 3. Ohtani didn't believe it. Doesn't like that one. She's saying something in some language. I'm not sure which one. I don't think it was English, though, so don't lip read at home. As Regenfo swings and misses that offering. Williamson ahead of the count at 0-2 on that swing. Here comes the 0-2 pitch from Williamson. Strike 3 at the knees again. The youngster can hit that spot with ease. We'll head to the top of the 9th inning here. 11-1, the Reds leading here. As they keep pounding the baseball, Jake Fraley is coming through with another base hit. Going all the way to the fence. He's stopping at second with the double to start the 9th inning. Leadoff double. And Spencer Steer, who's 1 for 4, will be the batter now. He's lined up the middle. Trout up with it. Runner's going to hold, though. Trout's throw is on the money, on a bounce. As runners at the corners now with nobody away for Ellie De La Cruz, who's 2 for 4. De La Cruz gets a hard charge in this one. Trout is going back. He's going to make the catch at the wall. Runners are going to tag. Give De La Cruz the sacrifice fly. It's now 12-1. Ellie De La Cruz hit it to the deepest part of this ballpark, and Mike Trout, equal to the task, he made the catch. And Randall Grichuk will be the batter. He's 2 for 4 with a home run, a single, and an RBI so far in the contest. Grichuk hits one to left field pretty well. That one looks like it's going to go. It is going to go into the fence, and Grichuk's got 2 homers in the game. That's home run number 4 in the postseason. Hit the wall scraper out of here. And it's now 14-1. Aaron Loop coming in now. The setup man. Ground ball hit foul by Friedel down the line. He's 1 for 5. He's singled and scored a run. 14-1 to score here in the top of the ninth inning. The slow ground ball hit to the second baseman. Reginfo up with it. He'll throw to first in time. And there's 2 away. Jonathan India, the batter now. 2 home runs, a single, and 3 RBIs in the contest. As Aaron Loop will face him with 2 away now. India puts a charge into this one. I don't think it's going to go out of the fence. It's going to go off the show sign out in left center field, though. And India has himself a double to go with a single and 2 homers. Joey Votto now, 3 for 5 will be the batter with 2 away. He'll face Loop. He hits a bullet to left. Or right, sorry. That's going to score another run home. As they're going to wave the runner home. Votto's going to second base. The throw. The slide. He's in there with the double. Joey Votto, 4 for 5 in the penultimate game of the World Series. Here is his team looks to go up 3-0 in the series. Well in hand here as it's 15-1. As Stevenson tees off on that slider from Loop, and it's going to be caught by the left fielder to finally end the inning. Reds do more damage. It's now 15-1 as we head to the last chance for the Angels here in the ninth inning. Let's hit the Votto. Votto will call his own number, step on the base, and Drury's retired on 1 out. Williamson looking to go to the complete game. Would be a great start for the rookie and a great story for the rookie. As Renfroe fouls off the first offering from Williamson. Count is 0-1. There's a ground ball hit the steer. He's up with it. He'll throw across the diamond. Retire Renfroe, and there's 2 away. Anthony Rendon will be the batter now. The Halos and their crowd have definitely seen their spirits crushed here in the World Series. Jonathan India will go behind first base and make the catch. And that's the ball game. Reds now win away from winning the World Series. The improbable season for the Cincinnati Reds will continue as we head to Game 4 of the World Series momentarily. Reds riding a hot streak into the postseason. They lost the last game of the regular season, but they got 121 wins, set a new franchise record for wins. Didn't lose too many ball games. Unlike last year when they went 0-12 to start the year. All right. Let's see where we're going to go here in the win to sweep the Fall Classic. Let's see where we're going here. Reds are 1-1 tie in the 6th inning with the Angels. The 6th inning has been deadly for every team that plays the Angels, just or plays the Reds anyways. Reds so far 1 run on 4 hits. The Angels 1 run on 3 hits. Likely somebody's got a home run. This is what every kid dreams for about Game 4 of a World Series, a chance to win and bring home the title. Usually it's game 7, but that's okay. Tyler Stevenson with the batter against Patrick Sandoval. Stevenson hits the first pitch from Sandoval pretty well. A diving stop attempt, not going to be caught. It's going to go off the corner. Trout's up with it. Runner's going to hold at second and third as Stevenson gets the double. And the right fielder tried to get it, just couldn't make the catch. Runner had to hold. And Trout was right there to pick it up right in a hurry, though. You see the replay again. He just tried to dive and couldn't quite get to it. But thankfully, Trout would have followed up on that play, or they would have probably been extra bases here. Jonathan India hits a bullet up the middle. That's going to score 1, maybe 2 runs. Trout's up with the throw is going to be cut off. They'll throw to second base and get India. It's trying to go into the second base. There's 2 away now, but the Reds have now taken the lead. It's 3-1. Randall Grichuk is the batter. He's 0 for 2. Got 4 home runs in the postseason, though. The chopper to the shortstop. Long throw will get him in time, and the inning's over. We're to the top of the home half of the 6th inning. Angels down 3-1. David Fletcher now the batter. It's Graham Ashcroft. First pitch gets in there for a strike. It's popped down the line and out of play. And Ashcraft ahead of the count at 0-2. Fouls it away to stay alive. Fouls it off again. Lines up the middle. Ellie Billy Cruz can't get to it. Grichuk will, though. And they'll hold Fletcher to a single. With the leadoff man's aboard here in the 6th inning for the Halos. Gio Urshela, the third baseman, will be the batter now. Sorry, yeah, I guess he's playing. Where is he playing? Playing shortstop? Or is he DHing? If Rendon's playing third, he's playing short, maybe? I'm not exactly sure where Gio's playing. He swings and misses. They go down on strikes for out number 1. The dangerous Trout now the batter. Takes a cutter in there for strike 1. Trout got a hold of one here. This is going to be trouble. Grichuk is going to get to it, though. He'll make the catch, and there's 2 away. And Trout's retired. A few more feet to the right. That's out of the ballpark. We got a tie ball game, but Trout just got underneath it. And now there's 2 away, and Ashcraft will face Ohtani with 2 away and a runner at first. Ohtani takes ball number 1 inside. Of course, Ohtani, the 2018 Rookie of the Year. Last year's MVP. Of course, Aaron Judge, the MVP overall last year. And that one's caught, and that's going to end the inning as Ohtani pops up, looking around with the fan cam. Capacity House here on hand for Game 4 of the World Series. We head to the top of the 7th inning. TJ Friedel, the batter now, against Patrick Sandoval. Friedel squares and bunts it just foul. Not a bad idea as the third baseman was playing closer to the shortstop. So it's lined to right field. And a great stop. Oh, it's not caught by the right fielder. He attempted to, just couldn't make the catch. And leadoff man's aboard. Friedel, the beneficiary of that single. Spencer Steer will be the batter now. Matt Moore, the batter. As Spencer Steer will come to the plate. Chops one to the third baseman. They'll flip the second for 1. On to first in time for the double play. And there's 2 away. Urshela flipped that one with ease. And Joey Votto will be the batter now. He's 1 for 2. Votto hits one right at the second baseman. He'll field it cleanly. Throws to first, and the Reds go 3 up, 3 down in the 7th inning, despite getting a base runner. Hunter Renfroe with the batter. He's 2 for 2 with a home run and a single. 7th inning stretch just wrapped up here in Anaheim. As Renfroe fouls off the first offering from Ashcroft. That's 0-1. Fouled away again. It's 0-2. Excuse me. Oof. Some coffee. One's hitting in the corner. Friedel will try to make the catch. He's going to lump up and makes the catch in the corner. For out number 1 as Renfroe is retired. Taylor Ward will be the batter. He popped up the first base his last time up. One's in there for a strike. There you see the splits for Ward against right-handers and left-handers. The ground ball hits the steer. He'll step and plant his feet across, breaks the throw in time. And there's 2 away. Anthony Rendon will be batter now. It's 1 for 2. Ashcraft almost on fumes here, so likely his last inning of work. Ooh, excuse me. There's a strike in there first. Strike 3 called. Ashcraft does his job. We are going to get the bullpen up in a second here. Going to sit down these guys. Antoine, and we're going to get Alexis Diaz loose. We have the closer ready to go in case the game is actually close. Barely hits this one, but foul. Little ugly finder into the Angels dugout. Gives this one a charge to center field. Trout going back. He won't make the catch. That's off the top of the fence. Raley's got caught up, though. He thought it was gone, and he's going to be thrown out at second base for out number 1. Give him the single, but he's out at second on the attempt to stretch that one on a double, and a great throw by Trout to second base. This one's hit up the middle. Trout's not going to get to this one. Ellie De La Cruz has got another single. Jose Cajada in there into pitch. Will Myers the batter now. He's 0 for 3. One away here in the 8th inning. Strike taken down, and De La Cruz steals second base with ease. And now in scoring position as the Reds looking to increase their lead, leading 3-1. Pops that one foul. Out of play. And the count's now 0-2. Quijada up with the batter. 0-2 pitch on its way. Crushes that one, but it's going to be foul out of play. And we'll do it again at 0-2. Line to center field, fairly deep. Trout's going to give this one chase, but it's going to leave the yard, and it's now 5-1 for the Reds. Will Myers with his 4th home run of the postseason. The Reds get a couple more insurance runs here in the 8th inning. Just one away. Stevenson just barely rounding the base. He'll have to stop at first with a single as Trout cut that one off in a hurry. Sounded explosive off the bat, but it just got one bounce to Trout, and that was it. Jonathan India now the batter. He's 1 for 3. Lofts this one in the left field. A great diving attempt by the left fielder. Stevenson couldn't go anywhere. Now he's going to get thrown out. Oh, maybe not. He's going to be safe at third. The Reds capitalize on the Angels' defensive miscues. And it's still 5-1. Andrew Wantz now the batter with a pitcher of record in for the Angels as Greichik will come up with the potential hitting his 5th home run of this postseason. Way ahead of that one. He hits that one foul. Got 81 clutch, though. He's 0 for 3 in the contest. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs, batting .432 in the postseason. His OPS is 194. 1.194. Jeez. Greichuk crushes another one. Well, that one's going to be trouble anyways if it stays in the yard, but it's gone. His 5th home run of the postseason. 3 more RBIs for Randall Grichuk. That's probably your World Series MVP right there, folks. 8-1 now, as the Halos fans are definitely going home disappointed, as their club just were no match for the Reds' offense. Another base runner, another hit. And the bleeding continues as Trout looks around in disbelief. Spencer Steer, the batter now. He's 0 for 3. Steer puts a charge in this one. I don't know. That one's going to stay in the park, too. It is going to stay in the park. Runners are going to have to hold back here. They got it crossed up. They're going to throw him out at second base. They got him at second base. There's 2 away. Joey Votto now the batter. 1 for 3. What will probably likely be his last year playing. A consummate professional. A lifelong Red. Of course, there's been reports that the general manager might consider trading him home to Toronto at the trade deadline if he wants to go. I'm just like, if you're going to trade him, might as well trade him now. With his line to center field for a base hit, runners are not going anywhere. It's 8-1. There's out of respect, not going to try to run the score up anymore. Ellie De La Cruz is 2 for 4. He singled earlier in this inning. Where's the bunt? But bunts it foul for strike 1. Just trying to get the game over with now so we can get to the World Series celebrations. Unless the Angels can pull off the improbable comeback. And the Cruz swings and misses that one. It's 2-0. 0-2 now, sorry. My bad. It's 1-2. Strike 3 call. De La Cruz goes down on strikes. Inning over. Under the home half of the 8th inning, it's 8-1. Brandon Drury will face Graham Ashcraft. See, Ashcraft stays done. TJ Antoine coming in to pitch now. The Reds just trying to get some of their guys some innings here. At least they can say they pitched in the World Series. Aside from that 5-4 game, it's been a one-sided affair for the Reds all series long. Drury goes down on strikes for out number 1. Matt Stasky, the catcher, will be there. Or Max Stasky. I've been calling him Matt for 3 games. Sorry, Matt. That one's in there for a strike. And Anton had a count 0-2. Reason wants the slider. It goes down on strikes. There's 2 away now. David Fletcher down the batter. He's 1 for 3. A single. He went around on that one, chased it far out of the zone. Anton ahead of the count, 0-1. Throws that deadly slider once again. The count is quickly 0-2. 0-2 pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, and that's the inning. But at the top of the 9th inning, last chance for the Reds to increase the lead here. They're leading 8-0, 8-1 here. As Carlos Estevez will make his 4th appearance of the World Series. Will Myers batted last time. He's 1 for 4. It's this one, but down the line, but it's going to go foul. Estevez ahead of the count at 0-1. The ground ball hit to the shortstop. A long play and a long throw, not in time. As Myers will beat it out. That'll be an infield single to start the 9th inning. Tyler Stevenson 3 for 4 in the contest. The liner up the middle for a base hit. He's 4 for 5. And Tyler Stevenson continues to add to his impressive resume this year. Jonathan India, who's 2 for 4, will be the batter now with runners at first and second and nobody away. Lines one to center field. Trout charging in. Will make the catch, and there's 1 away. Runners thought about going and have to retreat back. He's safely back in at second base. Randall Grichuk, who's 1 for 4 with 3 RBIs. 9 for 17 in the series. 5 home runs, 12 RBIs. I think Randall Grichuk is probably your leading candidate for MVP, unless it goes to a pitcher. I think he just claimed they were MVP trophy with an authority. I think he just hit a 3-run blast. Oh, it just went off the top of the fence. Another run will score. Grichuk's got 13 RBIs in the postseason. 9-1 is the score here in the 9th inning. Friedel now the batter. One's popped up high in the outfield. Left fielder going back to make the catch. No tag on the play. It's 9-1. Red's not looking to embarrass anybody. Spencer Steer now the batter. It's 4. He's 1 for 4. He pops one out to the right field. To be caught by the right fielder, and the inning is over. Reds do get another couple of insurance runs. They get 9-1 here, and they're now 3 outs away from winning their improbable World Series run. Gio Urshela the batter now. As Antoine gets ahead of the count. Got to pitch to this batter, so it's actually 3 batters, even though he could have came out after half inning. Gets ahead of the count. It's 1-2 though. Urshela. Mike Trout waits on the wings here, followed by Ohtani. The Angels just trying to save some face here. He's popped up in the infield. India circles around it, lost in the lights. Finds it now and makes the catch, and there's one away. The improbable series for the Reds started this season. They called up Brandon Williamson. They've called up Ellie De La Cruz. From the minors, they got Randall Grichuk, Nate Pearson, and even Cody Bellinger, who probably has not seen the field all off-season, or most of the postseason anyways. Via the trade routes. And the offense just started getting going here. Reeled off 121 wins in the regular season, and it's got Trout grounds balls to De La Cruz, and there's 2 away here. Reds now 1 out away from the World Series. Shohei Ohtani, the batter, he's 0 for 3. He flew out his last time up. Swings and misses at the first offering for Anton. Give the charge into this one, but Grichuk is there. He's going to walk the wall here. Makes the catch, and Cincinnati is the world champions. The Cincinnati Reds are your World Series champions. Their March to October is complete. The Reds are World Series champions, and let the boys celebrate. Here in Anaheim. For the Angels, it's another woulda, coulda, shoulda been year. But nobody can derail this Reds offense. Even when they were down in games, down by a lot, they would come back and find a way to rally back into these games. Never really out of any baseball games. There's the trophy presentation as Ellie De La Cruz celebrates at shortstop. Joey Votto goes out a champion. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. We'll catch you on the next March to October run. Probably out of the Oakland A's or the Baltimore Orioles. I haven't decided which one we're doing yet. If you got a suggestion for one, let us know, and we'll go through and do it. Graham Ashcroft picks up the win. Patrick Sandoval gets the loss. I'm curious if he got the MVP trophy. I'm guessing it's Grichuk. He's 2 for 5 with a home run, a double, and 4 RBIs. But yes, we'll see. Season rewards are going through too as we're working away our way through Team Infinity stuff. That was the other reason why we played that thing. 10,000 Team Infinity. There we go. Long shot's got 10,000. Events to the off season. Big free agency, big board there. All right, that's going to do it for us. Thanks so much for watching, guys and gals. Catch you on the next one.